It's your host with the most, the rapper that's way more dapper. The only guy that's flies the most. Ha ha ha. It's your boy,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Margo,
sir.
the guy. And this is PlanetKhemical, man. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Shout out to Baby Ease and Typhoon getting crazy in the chat. Appreciate you. Welcome to another installment of First Things First Friday, where we see what's going on, we see what we can learn from it, maybe talk a lot of shit on the way there. That's how we do it. So for today, we're gonna look at the recap of Streamers University. Whoa, camera started bugging. As I was saying, we're going to be looking into the recap of Streamer University. Just ended earlier this week. So there's a couple videos I saw on my YouTube homepage, and I was like, all right, bet, let's look into them. Let's see what niggas is talking about. But here's the thing, here's a problem. I know myself. When I watch these videos, sometimes I'm just a negative Nancy. I don't always want to be a negative Nancy, you feel? Can't always be a negative Nancy. So this is what I thought about. This is what I figured. For every negative thing that we say about any of the people on my screen, I gotta go on a 1 minute glaze session. All right. I have to glaze. I have to glaze and let them know that I appreciate them. Okay, so that's gonna keep me accountable to making sure that you feel me? That's a good idea, no? And yeah, so we're just gonna go through. We're gonna see what what was going on here. Let me check. Let me make sure you're still here. Ninja, you there?
The best shit talking on the man.
Anyways,
You know who it is. No,
anyways,
because hold on.
we got Ninja
That
here.
little idea of a 1 minute glaze session is yo. That's the equivalent of wipe your knees when you're done.
I have to. I gotta be nice. I gotta be
No.
nice.
Okay. How about this? You just let me see the fucked up shit then, because I ain't gotta go on a glaze session.
You're not finna glaze?
Some of these dicks. No, because
Sometimes
if
you
I'm gonna
have
talk
to.
shit, I stand with the fuck I said.
Sometimes you have to though.
If you make me have to talk shit, I don't. Cause whenever I'm talking, I point out the good shit too.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you gotta make sure.
My boy Black Boy Max, that nigga, he a little salad, he a little, yeah,
Thank you, babies. Appreciate you.
toxic, he a
I
little.
appreciate you. You're saying?
I said, he a pretty good guy, but he way too much dipping his toe in the alphabet. Is that derogatory to say? The alphabet people? Is that derogatory? Is that an insult?
Why are we starting the stream like that? Those are things you say, second hour, third hour, fourth hour. You don't come into the first hour like that, okay?
Oh,
Apologize.
my fault. My fault.
Apologize for your
So
comments.
it says it is derogatory. I apologize for me asking, or no, I apologize for me saying, Black women actually dipping his little pinky toe in the ABC community. I apologize because I know that what I said could have been possibly hurtful or harmful or offensive to some people, and I didn't mean it in that way. So if you did take offense to it, I do deeply apologize. Now, if you did take offense to it, come back 2 hours later and let me know that you took offense to it. We can go in and resolve it in 2 hours, right? But as of right now, I am
We
very
were so
sorry
close. We were so
that
close. We were so close. We were like right there. We were right there. We were at the precipice of something great, and you just couldn't let it happen. You just had to come in like a wrecking ball, and you just destroy the whole thing. So you know what, guys, I'm not gonna push it any further. Let's get into let's get into the reactions. So Ninja, you heard what we're doing today?
We gonna talk about the fight.
The fight. What fight is that?
Little scrapple between this one black dude and this one like little Asian dude. And the streamer you in the dorm room because this bitch had poured water on him.
I saw there was a lot of fights, but me personally, yo, like I don't I don't want to bring that kind of energy to my stream, you know? They didn't do nothing about they like my stream didn't do nothing to like invite that kind of negative energy around it, bro. Like why are man's fighting on a campus? The TA in me would never let that live. I'll let you know that right
The
now.
TA.
The TA in me would
This
never let that
TA.
happen. The teacher in me would never let that happen. Why are we fighting on campus?
Oh, before we start, I did want to actually sincerely apologize for my disappearance of yesterday. I set my alarms for 11, slept through every last one of them, and didn't wake up until 4. So I was entirely gonna hop on. I completely overslept. I want to apologize. I know that you people sometimes, some of you people, are able to be somewhat happy whenever I come on. For those very few individuals who care, I do want to say I apologize to you too as well, Naga, because it's an expectation of me to come on every day because I enjoy it. And over the past 3 days, it's been kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here now. There's always really hopeful. You know what I'm saying?
Give me like 20 more.
Yeah, that's
20, give me like 20 more seconds of you saying stuff.
okay. And I'm definitely gonna try, especially with school starting soon. So it's only gonna get a little bit worse from here. So I know that yeah, it gets worse from here.
Hmm.
It's a crazy yay.
Oh, you heard that?
But
No,
yeah, why yay?
the yay was for the fact that you kept talking, so I could keep eating my. Oh, I'm sharing my screen with you.
Yeah, you thought you was slick, huh? You thought you was slick, huh?
That's bad
Tried to
looks.
be slick,
That's
man.
bad looks.
Tried to slick and fail.
No, because I usually
Tried
do
to
that when we're
slick
in
and fail.
Discord. When we're in Discord, we be talking. I be hitting the soundboard, but it's like you guys usually can't hear it because you're not like the stream's not in sync and you don't have the stream open. It's like you can't hear what's going on in my laptop. So like that was just second nature. I just reach out, press the button.
Okay, so basically okay, so you just be humiliating me on stream. I just don't know. So now I gotta make sure I literally have now I gotta make sure that I always have your stream open. You gonna end that shit now. You gonna end that shit now.
Why, bro?
Well, we're not actually gonna end it. You gonna do it to my face. We're not actually gonna end it, but you know, at least let me make some content off of it. At least let me make some people laugh off of it. At least.
Yeah, y'all don't even be knowing. Like y'all be saying shit, and I'm just pressing the soundboard, being like, look at the screen, like what's going on.
Is this a man or a female right
It
now?
was
That's crazy.
subwashed. That's a good
Oh my
question.
god.
I think it's a man. Oh, sorry,
Got some
sorry
crazy
guys.
Khemical potential. If that's a female, they got some crazy
If
tongue
y'all don't
potential.
know,
And if it's a
hold on, hold on, whatever. If y'all don't know, this is this is Ninja. He's a young bull in the Discord. If y'all want to be a part of the stream like this, y'all can hit us on the Discord. Join up. It's a great time. All kinds of great things
y'all
happen
ain't
over there.
taking my spot.
His spot is up for
No, the fuck is not.
grabs. I'm taking
I'm taking his
applications.
spot. No, it's not. Don't let him get y'all hurt.
There's a couple, things that we can work on that we're trying to get there, but it's fine. It's cool, no problem. No problem. Watch that whose spot is up for
Let me
grab.
find out. Let me find out. Let me find out one of y'all trying to take my spot.
I mean, I'm not saying names, but you can hear who's talking. You feel me? So,
Okay. Haha.
so
Very funny.
let's not push it any further. Let's hop into this. Let's hop into this streamer you talk. Remember, every single time I say something negative, I have to respond with something positive. I have to. If you guys in chat catch me, or if Ninja you catch me and you let me know, hey, you didn't flip it back. Do I want to do a minute of glaze?
No, that's way too much glaze.
Like 30 seconds glaze? No, no, no. Because it actually has to be a punishment. No, it has to be a minute. It has to be a minute. It has to be a minute. I've heard you glaze for 5 minutes straight, brother. I've heard you glaze for 5 minutes straight.
Math it.
Yes, I have.
When?
Don't even.
When? Into who? Into who?
Don't even do that. Don't do that.
Now we doing it. When?
Don't do
No.
that. We got we got video together. Don't do
Exactly.
that.
Uh-huh. So I am
So this one is Stream University is a complete disaster by Pyro Cynical. What's up?
I'm gonna just say the first hour in stream I'm gonna be watching, I'm not gonna be active.
Okay.
Why? Because I got stuff to do. So the first hour I'm gonna be here, but I'm not gonna be here.
Okay.
So just let that be known. I just wanted to. So I don't want you to like call my name like yo bro, what's your take, and I don't respond to you. I'm gonna be here multitasking. So yeah, I'm gonna go on mute now.
Okay.
But you'll hear from me every now and again. Like if I feel like I really got some shit to say, I'll say it.
Got you.
All right.
I have to stop this or it's never gonna stop. I have to stop it right now. It's never gonna stop. I don't think y'all understand what chips do to me. I don't think y'all understand what chips do to me. Who's that? Yeah. Have you brought an application in for Ninja Spot? Are we banning him finally? Is crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. What you been up to, Washed? Where you going? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. You gonna go find a wifey? Brother, I thought I was being clever and unique. Sometimes just like Japan. Do you have a Japanese shorty though? I don't know if that's a serious no or if that's like a needs more investigation no. Okay, bad. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna meet your hidden family over there. It's gonna be great. That's actually insane. That's insane. Little do we know that Maiden's plug is a Yakuza. That's how he be doing the scalping. Yeah. Trying to find a plug. Oh yeah. Guys, for those of you guys who don't know, Wash is our resident One Piece player. And he's been trying to convince me to get into it. I like playing TCGs, bro. I like playing TCGs. I still have to go to Yu-Gi-Oh locals to play this Blue Eyes deck, but I don't even know. Probably I gotta check where like what the schedules look like, but probably Dragon's World, I think it's called. Yeah, it's nice, right? That's the thing. There's also a Cardboard Memories up by here. Yeah. Okay, bet. What's the locals energy? Okay, bet. Hmm. Okay, bet. Yeah, I might have to check it out because I bet like that's my main card store. That's where I bought hella chaotic cards from there. I actually bought all the chaotic cards they had left. Um, I bought hella Yu-Gi-Oh cards there, hella Pokemon cards there. They don't really bless it though. That's true. Hmm. Oh, that's a W. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. Okay, so you can just make a deck out of 6 packs. That's the kind of game we're getting into. Okay. 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 Bet. Sounds good. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Really? What the fuck? You said 16, 17K? Oh my days. That's so serious. That's too serious. That's actually too serious. I can't. Okay. Are you good? Okay, bet. Cause we all know you were atrocious at Yu-Gi-Oh. So, guys, I'm just saying that because Wash has fucked me up in Yu-Gi-Oh on a couple of occasions. Not gonna lie, not gonna hold you. There was one day we played. There was one day we played Duel Links. I think I took 7 L's that day. I think I took 7 fucking L's that day. Oh my gosh, it was a bad time. I had to rethink my life. That's when I started playing Blue Eyes and Duel Links too. I play Blue Eyes everywhere now. I don't care.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, if I can get it to work, I will dedicate a full stream to learning the One Piece game. Mac. Okay, but there's a 1-2 thing I think I just had to download, and I got distracted en route. So I'll Okay, bad. Okay, bad. Is it anything like Pokemon? That's shaky. That's shaky. That game is mad fun, bro. Yeah, that's just mad fun, bro. I tried to play Magic for a little bit. Never got into it. Never got into it. Chaotic was fun as fuck. That's a top tier. Okay, bet. Gotta get into it then. I'll look into it. I'll look into it for sure. What? Okay. All right. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out off stream. For right now, gotta get into this reaction because it's been what 23 minutes. Golly, YouTube viewers gonna hate me for this one. But guys, if you're just joining in, if you're just coming into the stream, welcome in. This is PlanetKhemical. We're looking at streamer U recaps. I know there's no music in the backgrounds because I've been ready to play the video, but never got the opportunity yet. So we're about to get into that. For every negative thing I say, I gotta match them with the positive. You feel me? If I don't, I gotta give a minute long glaze session where I just yeah. I'm trying to keep it as balanced as I possibly can. So if anyone catches me being overly negative, you gotta call me out. Oh, you can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. Yes, let's start off right off top. Kai is sick for doing this. It's great to see so many streamers demanding so much attention. It's really inspiring. Yeah, so we're gonna get into it. Obviously, as you guys know, I don't usually watch the raw clips unless they're absolutely necessary. Otherwise, I just react to the videos that other people put out. Hey man, but we're gonna talk about it. It's not like I'm just gonna sit here silent, all right? So don't you worry. Don't you worry, Buttercup. We got 3 videos we're gonna get through. That's it. That's it. Then we could do something else. That's it.
Has finally kicked off, which means that anyone that does commentary content should be eating good for at least the next 30 days. And this year, it's become so big that they even had Drake do an announcement message.
Drake, I wanted to tell y'all something. All right? Hold on, calm down. Everybody be quiet. All right?
Kai also had this insane screen setup, which is probably akin to the Incredibles film, where he can monitor every single student. The biggest problem with Streamer University is everyone that is attending wants to be famous. I mean, okay, maybe not the teachers because they're already famous in the first place, but there's already been multiple fights. Like, for example, Jason the Ween and Haskell got into a tussle. This was after throwing water onto each other. And then 2 other...
I think if you're gonna go to a place and throw water on each other, you guys are extremely silly. I don't understand where people get this idea that like content is throwing things at each other and like fighting each other and like making life inconvenient for each other. I don't know what's funny about that. I don't know what's entertaining to watch about that. If that's the kind of content you make, no disrespect, you do what works for you. You do what sits well with you. I just don't understand. But on a positive note, what I will say is that, you know, people are creative. Regardless of the lane that they're going down, they're being creative with it. So it's like, yo, you understand that controversy sells. Yeah, go punch a nigga in the face. You feel me?
Streamers Silky and Damie got into a fight that Your Rage, who was in the Mr. Beast challenge I talked about a while ago, had to end up breaking up. And there was also a food fight in the cafeteria. Again, this is the most...
What's up with mans doing food fights? What is
Everyone's
that?
trying to get their clips in, bro. Everyone just wants their clips.
Mans are throwing around food. Like, I thought we were past the point of like wasting food for the clip. I thought that was years old. Like, man's put in bare hard work to prepare the food, bare money to make sure the food's there. You guys are mad privileged. Now you want to just dash the food for a clip? That's kind of crazy. But on the flip side though, at least you're like using the food that was made. You know what I mean? Like, at least the food's not just like going to the garbage without being. This is gonna be a long stream.
most concentrated amount of clip farming you will ever see in the world. Kai himself, the host, also got into a fight with someone called Suburb Baby. Apparently this guy had been causing trouble as well. And the fight ended with Kai then throwing him into the pool.
Yo, me personally, mans could never push me into a pool because you might not see me again. I'm not gonna lie. You heard it here first. Mongo, and unlike, yo, if I'm gonna be in a pool, I gotta get ready. Like, after you mentally there, you can't just dash me in water. No. Never that. Babies will tell you.
That shit would piss me off, bro.
You can never just push me in water like that because I'm going down. I'm discombobulated. I'm whoa. Like, this jump that Kai is doing right here. No. I could never.
Especially these guys that do those
And then
prank
after
videos,
this,
bro. Like, I can't do that shit, bro.
The prank videos?
You know, like, they'll dump some shit on you while you're sleeping, bro.
Yeah.
Hell no.
There was a situation with the Clover Boys where Kai's little brother threw spoiled milk on Dez's bed. And
Yeah, see, that's crazy, bro.
and then they were like, I think Kai's younger brother Ray and Rakai were all like, bro, like, why is he even mad? Like, he said he'll pay for the sheets. Like, what's the issue? And they like couldn't grasp the concept of, why are you throwing spoiled milk on my bed? Like, that's not a clip. Typhoon said, what is this? We're talking about Streamer University, and we're being toxically positive. Every negative we gotta meet with a positive. So what I will say about, I guess, that Des situation is that while it might not seem like it's content, that's the environment that they built up, and to be able to build up an environment where you can create consistent, bangers. That means a lot. That means a lot. What did I sign up for?
I think this positivity is physically hurting you, bro.
Brother, I'm trying my hardest, okay? I'm trying my hardest. You gotta give the good with the bad.
I was so tilted, and definitely not for the clips, for a $5,000 bounty on his head, which then led to him being captured and carried.
He's had a $5,000 bounty on his head. Whoa.
Bro, I saw a clip of DDG calling hits on Rage, bro. Shit was so jokes.
Calling
I wasn't
hits?
even at streamer you.
Oh my days. I guess, like, when men are doing hits, it's like don't knock him off actually, like, just capture him, bring him in, do something crazy to him. I understand. I get it. But, like, that's crazy terminology, is it not? But on the flip side, it is quite interesting where people take things that are bad and they try to repurpose it for another concept that pushes the messaging that they need to push. I'm getting there. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm figuring out this positivity thing.
away by a group of streamers. And then he was arrested by the quote-unquote Streamer University Police, and then became the very first person to officially be expelled from Streamer University. So initially, each streamer got their chance to introduce themselves to Kai, which led to some pretty interesting moments. Like, for example, this person, Suki Mello, that was doing an anime girl impression the entire time.
I'll be the cringiest and the craziest anime girl, and I'll wreak havoc while also being kawaii.
What? No, 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 no,
Be
no, no,
positive,
no,
Jake.
no.
Say some positive shit about that, bro. Play that shit back. I want to hear some positivity. Play that shit back, bro.
Like, for example, this person, Suki Mello, that was doing an anime girl impression the entire time.
I'll be the cringiest and the craziest anime girl, and I'll wreak havoc while also being kawaii.
Do I start with the good or the bad?
You gotta start with you gotta keep it positive, bro. You can't say a bad thing about
No, I can't say a single bad thing about that. But there's so many bad things I want to say. But you know what? You know what? Positive environment. We want this to be a safe space. Yo, that was a sick little role she did there. That was tough.
I gotta give it to her to have the balls to do that.
That was tough.
That's my positive.
To have the energy, that's doing a lot for your dreams, you know. And you gotta stand out. You gotta stand out somehow.
I'll be the cringiest and the
Really trying to
craziest.
get that
And
right, bro.
she said it herself. She's gonna be the cringiest. I respect it. I respect it. Look at how she slopped up the table, bro. She's serious.
Girl, and I'll wreak havoc while also being kawaii.
Look at Kai's
And then
face.
another
Go back and look at Kai's face. Yeah.
And I'll wreak havoc while also being kawaii.
Right.
It's just like, yo, what did I sign up for? What did I do? This is crazy.
And then another streamer thought of the amazing gift of giving Kai a live rat.
You can pick them up. Well, you know, be careful. Animal.
Whoa, I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I want to say we would have beef, but if it was like a cool rat, like if it was like a domesticated John,
No, I think this guy had a hamster that died. That's why.
a hamster's not a rat though.
It's like close enough, you know. They're in the same family, I guess.
They're in the same general vicinity. And rest in peace, his hamster though. He really snatched it up by his tail. He said, "Come here, give me that."
Okay, my bad.
careful.
Why did you bring me a rat?
And Haskell's introduction has also been going viral as well. I would kick him out for that one, I think. And then one of the streamers
What the fuck was that? Well, what is this? Who's behind this? Who's behind this being what stream? Yo, I remember when I started streaming, it's not like this isn't like a, oh my gosh, I've been streaming for a billion years. But no, when I started streaming, man, you know, sit at their desk, they play their video games. And like I still continue to do. And you know, there's people doing IRLs, people were doing IRLs back then. But this like level of like what the like weird shit, I don't know where this came from. I have no idea where this came from. But on the positive note, gotta keep the energy up, man. Gotta keep the fans entertained. This is what it takes, right? I guess.
I would kick him out for that one, I think. And then one of the streamers as well completely broke down into tears, saying that people were being mean to her and she was having issues with her stream. The actual classes have been having some people being mean.
So this shorty is one of the co-founders of the Bop House.
Yo, she made a hectic clip saying that people have to stop calling her a pup.
Oh really?
Yeah, she was like, "Yeah, that's not who I am.
Hold
I just make
on.
money selling pictures."
I gotta see this. I've got to see this. What's your name even?
Something Sophie. Her last name is Sophie. Sophia. Last name's Isaiah Sophie.
Hold on, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. So I got her name. I got the spelling. And we're gonna go see if we can find the clip. Did she crash out? Oh, hold on. It might be it might actually be the same clip that we're about to watch. Oh no. Actually, we didn't even, you're right, they didn't show the clip. I'm here bugging. I guess let's do this one real quick, because I think I think this needs a little bit more coverage to really understand what was going on here. Because we kind of slipped that in. It's like, no, this was a big story, because a lot of people have been saying that the people at Streamer University, there's a lot of people who didn't deserve it. Well, this shorty, one of the co-founders of the Bop House, has dumb followers, and hold on, let me.
I'm never gonna make it as a student here again, so it's like once in a lifetime.
No, you have 3.5 Girl! You're more views than me. Are you killing like a lot of people? So we gotta talk about this Aisha Sophie.
Whoa, why'd she make that face?
Girl! You got more views than me. Are you killing like a lot of people?
That's bad looks. That's bad looks. Guys, it's why you make smart decisions in your life, okay? That's why we do the right things.
Sophie Reigns 2.0, Sophie Reigns Shadow versus Streamer University. And right off the bat, man, if I could be Sophie Reigns Shadow, I would, dude. I would do with a little oil. I would rub up on her because, dude.
Yo, what?
Yeah, I was trying to translate shit from Japanese. What did I hear, bro?
Hold on, what did he just say?
University. And right off the bat, man, if I could be Sophie Reigns Shadow, I would, dude. I would do with a little oil. I would rub up on her because, dude, this.
Is Sophie Rain like that?
I think she's in that, like, all these girls in that class of, like,
Yeah, she's in the Bop. She's in the Bop House too.
They don't do like crazy, like, they're not like porn stars, you know. They just fucking.
Are you sure?
I don't think they actually.
Wash, are you sure?
I'm not sure. I could.
They do porn, brother.
I could be way off. But that other girl was trying to like say she doesn't do porn.
No, she's trying to distance herself from it, but I'm pretty sure she's still in the Freak Nasty Club. 100%.
Motherfucker is getting paid millions of dollars a year. That's the main thing you have to remember. Okay, Aisha Sophie has created a very affluent lifestyle for herself through her work and her social media presence. So what happened at Shim University? People were being mean to her, and she got upset. Now look, first off, at a blanket black and white level, yeah, that's f***ed up, and everyone should be treated with kindness and respect. But Aisha Sophie, you're a multi-billionaire. He's a billionaire. And everybody knows how you got it. So not everyone's gonna
I
fuck with
was
that
on
shit, and
timing,
she of
bro,
all
I'm
people
not
should
gonna
know
lie.
that. Again.
Kai was on timing with these applications.
Why do you say that?
Just said it, bro. Bro was single and he was tactical with the applications, bro.
He knew himself. He's like, yo, I got a certain amount of spots. Let me just get straight baddies in here, you know?
Bro just got down to business, bro. I respect it.
Let's do what we have to do. You have to respect it. You have to. You have to. That's extremely positive right there.
Because I would be no better, bro. I would be worse, actually. I'd be much worse if I was in this position. I'm not gonna lie.
Who's man's? Who's man's? Unfortunately, my man's.
Entirely sure what exactly
Why I
happened,
can't
but
stream,
all I'm saying is.
so I can't stream. I'll get canceled in a day.
Yeah, you can just hide away over here, no problem. No one will ever know.
If it so happens that this entire situation is really not that deep, like, just take it on
Why
the
is there
chin.
football on the screen?
Not like that. And move on, right? Maybe fire something back.
Yeah, right?
Way more
This
likely
is
when
so,
people
like...
see a different side of this whole OnlyFans lifestyle, the OnlyFans typical behavior. But
you were
instead,
playing a
I'm
game,
seeing
bro.
shit like this.
A lot of people cry.
I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm gonna try to just break this thing down chronologically.
Please,
Dumpy Team and I,
please.
we're in this shit. Let's go.
Let's go!
Keep out this flavor.
Thank you, Dumpy.
Shout out Dumb Paws.
That's your intro.
University, including clips and flicks, and I don't know how many of these pictures I can show. I mean, right off the bat, look at this shit in the middle. I'm not entirely sure why Kai Cenat chose to have her a part of this. I think there's other girls in the same market of work as her that are all.
Bro.
Hey, she's a creative.
He was trying to get creative too.
She's a big personality creative, man. Come on. He was trying to get creative too. It's crazy.
Also, Instrom University.
I don't know who thinks and believes that I make content for kids, but you're dumb as shit.
Kai Cenat, you can sit there and try to convince people, oh, my content isn't for kids.
A conker. Are you, when you say conker, are you talking about your dick?
But, dude, this is literally you.
Yo, I don't know why that was so funny. Yo, just a juxtaposition to him of him being like, yo, don't make content for kids. This being the next clip. Whoa. You know what? Maybe adults like this though. There are probably adults who are stimulated by this, adequately stimulated. Can't hate.
You absolutely can hate.
Absolutely can hate.
Can and should hate.
Wow. That's crazy. You know, hatred is a deep and intense dislike. So how can I hate?
I'm familiar with the term.
How can I hate when I don't even dislike, gang? Gotta embrace the positivity in life.
You can and should hate, bro. Absolutely. It's your duty.
Guys, this is like the little devil on your shoulder. He says my...
Bro, if you hate more often, people won't do the stupid things they do, bro. Think about that.
That is low-key true. We need to bring back shame.
That's what I'm saying.
Public shaming. Because people be doing too much. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that, brother.
But, dude, this is literally you. Dude, I don't know what it is, but I actually really like that fucking clip. It's just so retarded.
You can't throw around the arsenal, mate. You just can't.
I've never said anything about the autistic kid. About the autistic kid at all. Retard.
Shifting focus back on the woman of...
Yo, what was that? Oh
I'm
my
not saying
God.
a word, gang.
What was that? Do I have to counter that negativity with positivity? Or can I just be accountable for my shit?
No, I think you're just accountable for yourself. Still. Let's keep it
Because
fair.
what the fuck was that?
Let's keep it fair. Let's keep it fair.
the year, though. She has all of this streamer university bullshit on her page. Let's peep this out. 5 days ago, I'm ready.
Whoa. Hey, what's up, Sam? Wait, hold on.
Like,
I
bro,
just-
know this is all Kai looked at, bro. He clicked her profile, he saw this picture, he's like, admitted, gang. I'm admitted right away. I don't blame him, bro. I don't blame him.
I'm not gonna lie. Hey, man.
W's in the
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I get it, guy. You just like me for real.
Wow. And she's standing there posed like a Power Ranger.
I don't like how the big streamers are only streaming with the big streamers. Because it just feels like anyone that's not a big streamer is trying to like get their moments in and they really can't.
Bro, you have 3.6 million...
Yeah, that's crazy. You can't really complain about big streamers when you got 3.6 million. And you're only following 881. You're a celebrity, actually. These are celebrity numbers.
our page says fitness/lifestyle.
Right? That's all it is. That's all it is.
That's how you got to 3.6 million followers.
Yes, her fitness and lifestyle, which are two different things, by the way. Don't want to get it confused. Fitness and lifestyle just happen to be two completely separate things. And lifestyle being obvious what lifestyle means, right? We all know what lifestyle means. It's like the style of life. You feel me?
There's too many girls trying to do the OnlyFans star to Twitch streamer path.
The pipeline is dead.
I don't like how it's like normalized now. This is why you should hate, bro. Like if you start hating on this shit, then they gotta stop doing it.
You were fine when it was a 1-2 shorty making the crossover, but now it's too like it's too widespread.
I was never fine with it, bro. I think if you choose that career path, you have to double down and just accept what you're doing. You know? You can't switch up after you make the bag and fucking.
You wanna come join the rest of us?
It's not fair, bro. That shit's not fair. There has to be a downside, bro.
I mean, I understand. I actually understand where you're coming from.
W's in the shot.
I actually fully understand where you're coming from because it's like, no, there has to be
All
real
jokes aside,
questions.
what they're doing is pretty fucked because they're actually marketing pornography to children.
Yeah, but to be honest, now this is me on the other side of the equation. I would never advocate for the devil, but here's me on the other side of the argument. Boom. As a kid, I never needed any sort of influencer or celebrity to put me on pornography. So as much as we can say they're promoting it, I don't think they would have had a problem finding it anyways with the internet that we have today.
I think that's true. I don't think that's a bad take, but I also think we weren't like accustomed to technology as much as kids are now. Like it's so much easier to see this shit at like a younger age now, you know?
I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying. Like you're like 4 years old and you have access to this.
Everyone's watching Kai Cenat, and then you turn on Streamer University and you start seeing like this shit, you know?
Yeah, you see those thighs. You're like 5. Oh, oof. That's dangerous. I see the problem. I'm right there with you.
I just think there has to be some accountability.
There has to be. That's the thing. You can keep your money.
The easy money, you gotta accept what comes with it. You know?
Yeah.
You can't just be mad at people hating you.
You can keep the money. You can make as much money as you want, but you can't just like. You can't game the system. Go do the freak nasty and then come back like, oh, I never did that though, but you did. Was that negative?
No,
was that me being
saying
negative?
She never did it, no, I think that's a base take.
That's just like a. Come on now.
Followers on fucking Instagram. Small streamer, big. You could have been.
Oh, and for anyone who's coming in, anyone who's just joining us now, I'm asking that because for every negative thing I say, I have to respond with a positive, and it's been kicking my ass so far. So, you know, I'm trying not to miss it, because if I miss it, we have a minute-long glaze session incoming for whoever I was unduly negative towards. So I gotta watch it.
Streaming this whole fucking time, dude. But instead, you use the platform that you've garnered by doing fucking OnlyFans. Maybe some people just don't want to put that shit on their stream.
This is everyone's moment right now. And it just really sucks that not everyone can feel like this is their moment, because a lot of the moments are going to the big streamers.
I don't know if it's just me, and again, I didn't see how this entire thing went down that led up to this rampage, but doesn't this seem a little bit entitled? Like, what do you mean, oh, this is our moment? Like, Aisha Sophie, you've already had your moment. You've broken into the online adult entertainment atmosphere, and you're one of the biggest in the fucking market. Now you want to become America's next top streamer? Why? Are you passionate about making the content? Do you really care about the audience, the chat? Or are you just looking for an even bigger bag to add on top of your monumental bag? Also, you gotta love the little bootlicker in the background.
This is everyone's moment right now.
For real. Man, shut up.
This is everyone's moment right now, girl. For real.
Shorty got us straight for no reason.
It's not for no reason. It's not for no reason.
No, you got us straight for no reason at all.
It's not for no reason.
Just let her be, gang. Bro said that little bootlicker in the back, bro.
Nah, yo, that's really. I don't know why she's co-signing that shit. Stop it, bro. Shit for real, man. If you don't pick yourself up by your bootstraps.
He's right though. She's trying to leave. She made her bag, and now she's trying to get like a sustainable like monthly check coming in.
Yeah, she wants to get that sponsorship money. She wants to be able to make her little mainstream run. She thinks she's Amaranth. You're not Amaranth. You're not Kim K. It'd be crazy to me. It'd be crazy to me seeing how like these adult influencers have been able to just like do the nasty in public and then like switch it and flip it, because like there was some all-star legends in the game that are still in the game today that are stuck in that media because they just did it, you know. They
accepted what they did, bro. This is their life. I want
Yes.
to make money this way. This is their life.
Exactly.
It's like, you can't be a drug dealer and then not expect to go to jail, bro. That's the life.
You don't see Lisa Ann trying to win an Oscar. You feel me?
Exactly. She knows
what she does,
and
and she stays over there. She stays over there, and she's a legend. But she stays over there. If you know, you know, and that's all it has to be. Everyone trying to become mainstream, I don't like it. I don't like it. Everything's not for everyone.
I hope you find that clip because it was actually her pretending like she did nothing wrong.
Do you really
I
need
just
a
sold
bigger
some
streamer
pictures
to make
for some money?
I just sold some pictures for some money. It's crazy.
Word for word, that's what she said. Bro.
Ain't no way.
This shit, your fucking moment. Look,
Ain't
guys,
no
I'm no
way.
encyclopedia of Kai Cenat, but he gave you guys a whole fucking school. There's a boatload of shit going down. Why not just make your own content? Also, why would you even want to piggyback off of a bigger streamer anyways? Like, you're already doing that enough just by being in the streaming university. Like, that alone is a huge fucking privilege if you're a streamer. Also, there's a ton of people that a wide variety of the internet, including myself, don't even know that's a part of this. Why don't you work with them? And who knows, maybe she is, but bro, this whole entire little rant is fucking ridiculous.
And you know what, too? You know, I was crying about earlier.
Bro.
Yo, she's pissed. Look at her. These men are like, yo, what's going on here? Look at her. She's vexed. She's panicking. She doesn't know what to do. I guess this is what happens when you don't have that, you know, creative spark that carries the charisma. You know, when you got that shirt on, you don't know what to do no more. It's okay. That's I can't believe I just said it's okay. Oh my lord. What the fuck am I talking about? This is crazy. This is crazy. You have 3.1 billion million followers, and you're here complaining about big streamers. I don't think there's a single streamer in the entirety of Streamer University, whether it be a student or a teacher, that has as many followers as you do, other than Kai. 3.6 million.
There's definitely people with more followers than her, bro. But she's up there.
That's a lot, though. Like, that's like.
Yeah, I'm sure the AMP guys are up there.
Yeah, AMP guys are probably up there, like Duke, Agent.
Oh, never mind. Agent has 1.6.
How many does Duke have?
5.1.
Yeah,
Hey, yo,
Duke.
Duke
I had a feeling it was. I had a feeling it was gonna be Duke.
Valkyrie only has 3.1 million followers. Never mind. You're right, bro.
See what I'm saying?
That's pretty crazy still.
Like, so 1-2 people with more with a bigger following than her. So tell me how you got that big of a following without the wherewithal of being able to figure out how you can convert even 0.01% of that following to your Twitch streams. You can't figure out how to use that 3.6 million followers to move and shake around in a building full of people who all they care about is clout.
No, but these girls all do the same pipeline, bro. They start streaming with the popular guy streamers who want to do the girl shipping content.
Yep.
And then they eventually get their own fan base and either pop off or their career burns to the ground.
It's just crazy. It's crazy to me. You can have 3.6 million followers, and this is a complaint that you're having. Like you're already at streamer you. You should be able to convert so many people just like that. Unless the only reason you have those followers is for a different reason. A lie. But hey, I mean, she still had to put in work regardless. There's shorties out here selling pictures of their body for $4.99. Ain't making minimum wage. So let me not discount the hard work that comes with that.
Bro, just like calm the hell down, dude. Like look at Khemical. Khemical's just like, bro, are we dead ass? And I guess we are because this rant started here, wherever the this is, in some type of swimming enclosure, I guess. It continues outside in the middle of the night. Whole time, she could have been providing entertaining content to her stream. I mean, guys, am I fucking alone on this? Let me know. What? We need to group everybody together and force them? Force them to what? Talk to you? Is that a fucking rule? Like, sure, it's a little lame, I guess, if the biggest streamers are being standoffish and staying in their own lane doing their thing, but like, isn't that... honestly, isn't that like a good thing? They're not hogging the spotlight, they're just doing their own...
Facts.
I don't know, man.
Facts. Why do you want everyone to like chill with everyone? Everyone's not even the same. Like, everyone doesn't like everyone. Half of the people there have been fighting with each other. Why would you even want that? That's bad looks. That's W segregation right there. Whoa, hold on. I didn't mean that.
Again, I could be wrong. I don't know how this whole thing works. I mean, if there's a Kaisen at Shimmer University professional, they could let me know.
See, the craziest thing is there's probably bare people there who aren't even aware of who she is until their chat tells them. Like, he's asking, like, he seems like he don't even know who she is for real. But look at her bugging.
This has to be some control. Nah, I'm done, bro. Why every time you guys let me do this? I get damn near halfway through, 3/4 of the way through a video, then I'm like, oh, I'm getting f***ed with. Okay, it's just a big, it's a big ruse. Okay, no, it's fine. I get it. Okay, you guys can let me know in the comments before that. Okay, no, I get it. This motherfucker with the straightest of all faces says, yes, I am revolutionizing Stream University. By doing what? She's got to explain it. Like, this is the situation of all situations where this needs to be explained to me because I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, whoa.
Explain it. You gotta explain it because we watch it. We're like, whoa, what's going on here? What's going on?
I can't even hear anything. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys.
I couldn't hear nothing they were talking about. I'm not gonna lie. It was just loud. It's like when you're at the gym, Nick's trying to talk to you, you got your music playing, and everyone else is in the back groaning. I can't hear you, gang.
Dude, maybe first of all, can you please revolutionize the audio on your stream? Which is
what the fuck? Who is this guy? Dumpy? Yo, Dumpy's funny as fuck.
Kind of funny because that goes into the next thing. She was having a crash out because the quality of her stream was down, like the connection was ass.
No, you have 3.5.
See, you have 3. Come on, gang. What are we doing? Look at him. Look at him realizing how many followers she has. He said, "Hold on. What are you complaining about?" But I'm not a big streamer. You're begging. You're big begging. What? It doesn't translate. It doesn't translate. It doesn't translate. It doesn't translate. You can't translate 0.001% of your Instagram following. Maybe I'm just speaking from a point of not understanding. Maybe I have to see it to be able to understand it. I'm just like shocked that you can't even convert like the tiniest portion to give you some motion. Am I bugging?
Not gonna lie, 3 million followers with no emotions actually super tough, bro. Imagine just like sitting at home taking that in.
With no motion, bro.
That's actually super.
So little motion that you're at streamer university and you still have to beg people to talk to you. 3.6 million view. You're telling people, oh my gosh, no, it doesn't. I'm not a big streamer though. You're beg. What? No, shorty, no.
Hi, she's the ultimate troll. I feel like this entire thing, by the way, like all the bullshit that's happened with her time on Stream University, the crying, the crash out, the stupid shit she's saying, this all has to be orchestrated by some type of fucking manager or something. And guys, we all know the types of people who are running these operations. That was a joke, but it's just a meme that's going around. Obviously, for YouTube purposes, that was just a big meme, a big. Alright, we're gonna move on to the next clip.
I'm never gonna make it as a student here again. So it's like once in a lifetime. And
So you're never gonna make it. You got a little announcement.
How many people in your stream right now?
These poor fucks next to her, man. These are the real small streamers, apparently. And they get called up reassuring Aisha Sophie, the superstar. Just, I don't know, it's like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Your whole occupation, the way you get paid, your entire life is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. What are we saying right now?
You got more views than me. You killing like a lot.
These guys are trying to slide, bro.
Oh my gosh, he said you got more viewers than me. She is the big streamer. Oh my gosh, what? The big streamers are would do so much to have your Instagram following. You're here moping and whining, crying. Hey, what's up, Shots? What's up? How you doing, gang? Welcome in, man. We're talking about Streamer University. Looking at a quick little recap, trying to figure out, what went on. But for every negative thing that I say, I gotta match it with a positive thing. Which I'm not gonna lie, I kind of been going in on Shorty. I'm gonna have to walk some of it back. Just to
I'd have to follow her on Instagram, bro. Just to keep it up.
Follow her on Instagram. Ew.
Make it 3.1.001 followers.
Shot said, bro, Kai turned it to a Diddy 2.0. Hey man, say man. I ain't gonna say man.
Broke up with this girl and started admitting pair.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's the difference between last year and this year.
Yeah, he's not cuffed. Man.
He's not cuffed.
He's not cuffed, and it shows. Bro.
Oh.
Like, bro, he probably saw her application. He's like, "Yo, Christmas came early this year," you know.
He's
like I said, I would have done the same thing though. So
I wants it. I likes it and I wants it. Shaw said best streamer T-Pain. I don't think I've ever actually no, that's not true. I was gonna say I've never seen a full T-Pain stream. That's not true at all. Watch hella T-Pain streams.
T-Pain's the GOAT, bro.
He really liked that.
You guys see this face? This isn't an emotional face. This isn't a distraught face. This isn't a, oh wow, thank you for cheering me up face. This is the face of, they're falling for my bullshit, aren't they?
This guy's such a hater, man. I've never seen someone hate like this.
This guy's diabolical. He's getting the sub for me, for sure. For sure. We're reacting to more of this guy's videos. This is hilarious.
Can't get 5,000 viewers.
I feel like I'm killing it, bro. But
Wait, she has 5,000 viewers?
Well, she's been complaining about 5K viewers?
She's here crying because she has 5,000 viewers? Oh my days.
Not gonna lie, if I knew she was going, I would have applied to game.
Lord, I see what you've been doing for others. Do the same for me.
I told you should have applied, fam.
Do the same for me.
You could have been one of those guys gassing her about the 5,000 viewers.
Damn, you could have been my cameraman.
Yeah, that would have been so chill.
We're just there like, what the fuck are we doing here?
We wouldn't have made it, bro. We would have got kicked out like AB and that other guy, bro. AB and Dean. That would have been jokes. Next year.
Yeah, next year. We got it next year. We have a whole year to, get consistent, get our reps in. Start attacking YouTube. Guys, we're going to start posting highlight VODs to YouTube. Okay? When they start doing the sections, segments, it's gonna be a whole thing. Once we start getting that underway, we're gonna have a year full of work to show like, hey, this is where we started at, this is where we're at now, and we're gonna have a lit time in Streamer U. No worries.
We also have to make sure Kai doesn't get caught.
That's well, I was about to agree with that. Like, yeah, we're really gonna put in the work.
Otherwise, what's the point of going, bro? It's gonna be a bunch of man.
No, but like cooking with Kai was there last year.
Oh, I heard Bear people weren't happy about that. I heard Bear girls didn't rate her, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, Bear girls were hating on her. I don't know why.
Just cooking, bro.
Shaw said, face of I'm only here. Oh, facts if I'm only here for clout. Send me gifties. Heada. Yeah, like, oh my gosh, I only have 5,000 viewers. Guys, I don't know what to do. I'm not, you know what? It's not converting to Twitch. How many people on Twitch have 5,000 viewers? A couple hundred, maybe?
5,000 is pretty amazing, bro. For someone who just started, I don't even think she was streaming before this. Like,
She started like a couple months before this or something like that.
But she wasn't like consistent, right?
No.
Yeah, exactly. Like this 5,000 is amazing, bro.
Shaw said, bro, I'd be happy with any viewers that, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's what I'm saying. Like, what?
This would have been the prime year to apply and go, bro.
Fam, the other day we got a raid and we went to 31 viewers. I was geeked. 5,000? Yo, I might just cry. I'm not gonna hold you.
I should have applied for you this year, bro. I didn't think about the cameraman loop. Would have been a nasty loop still.
Right? And you have a good camera. So you could actually be a cameraman. You know what I mean? Don't worry, we have a year to like really get out there. Get in the gym. Get ready to go. Cause they be jumping people over there. I can't get beat up at no Streamer U, bro.
No, there's no way, fam. Not on camera.
I can't get beat up on camera.
I'm swinging, bro.
So it's like,
gonna die, fam.
You see what I'm saying? Niggas not finna choke me out. No. That could never happen.
It's at 18 pixels. Like, I feel like I'm really fumbling so bad.
Oh my god, next.
The thing is, it's not you that's fumbling. You're not doing anything wrong, right? Like, I feel the same way. Just like, I know, like you said, this could be once in a lifetime.
Okay, it's just genuinely insufferable. I mean, I broke the whole thing down in my opinion. Again, let me know if I f this whole story up. I don't think so, though. I mean, I feel like I kind of nailed it, but highly possible this entire performance is a performance, and it's all scripted, set up, manufactured to go viral, and it's working. I mean, these clips have tens of thousands of likes on Twitter. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below.
That's whack. That's whack. But hey, shout out Dumpy, though. God hit him with the subscribe. So let's go back to the video we were actually watching here. Make sure our playback speed is up.
To her, and she was having issues with her stream. The actual classes have been having some huge issues as well. For example, Kai had to step in during Sinner's class and to tell the bigger streamers to basically stop interrupting the class because the small.
Hey, what's up, baby Eeks? She said, what's going on? Wash wants to get into Streamer U so he can scold baddies. And who would I be? Who would I be to stop my boy from greatness, right?
That's a real one, gang.
Who would I be? That's a bad friend. You can't stop your brother from achieving greatness. I gotta lay it up. I gotta lay it up so he can dunk it. You see what I'm saying? So, next year, Streamer U, we're ready. We're there. Ready to go.
How to make a crazy application video.
Yeah, facts, right? We gotta do something insane.
All the streamers weren't even able to absorb any information.
That a lot of people are being disruptive and just yelling out stuff.
You can call out Jason, it's fine.
Jason. No, I'm being serious.
And then he said that if anyone was disruptive and he managed to catch them out, they would be put into detention.
I see the clip or whatever, the tension, that means you can go down, you gotta even sit in the library for a few hours. Dead ass. During the fast time, just be quiet. There's people online that want to see stuff.
So of all the streamers that have been taking this very seriously, Ludwig is definitely one of them. He told some of the streamers that they should just, straight up quit.
My genuine advice at this point, and I do not say this with mouth.
Yo, I've been watching these lectures, I got like halfway through. I gotta watch the rest of them. Hey, Ludwig.
W's in the shot.
W Mans. W Mans. W Advice.
I heard he was putting in work.
Bro,
I don't really know much about him, but
he put out good content. I've been a big fan. Been a big fan. He put out a lot of like streaming tips videos, and a lot of those videos, the information from those was in this. But I like this format more actually, if I'm gonna be for real.
In my heart, you should probably quit streaming.
He also shown some viewership stats of last year's class, showing that most of the people that attended Streaming University ended up being worse off than if they never attended in the first place.
2025 is down 287 viewers. They have lost viewers year over year.
That's such an L, bro.
Right?
That's such an L.
Bro, 56.
If that's not a sign to quit, bro, I don't know what is.
Bro, 56% of the people that were there either gained single-digit viewers or lost viewers in the year since the last stream review. 56%.
You're actually nuts.
That's bad looks, bro. That's super bad looks.
Streamers got into a fight with his roommate, and it was solely based off the fact that he was, giving him a little pat on the head, pinning him down to the bed and saying, "I'm not going to repeat it, I'll just show you the clip." And then Jason...
Yeah, see, I don't want to have to be like that. I want to have to grip mans up and press them into the bed, yo. Like, yo, you came here for content, you have to press a man's skull into the bed? That's not okay. Nobody wants that.
Yeah, it's too much.
That's too much. That's way too much. Nobody wants that.
Wayne got into yet another fight, definitely not a clip farm by the way, in front of Kai after another streamer ended up slapping him in the face.
Hey, calm down, y'all. Calm down.
And then on top of everything that I've said, Kai mentioned that he was shot in the eye with an Orbeez gun, saying that he doesn't want to send anybody home because there'd be no clips, but he's being genuinely disrespected.
I got shot in my eye with a Orbeez gun.
That's crazy because that's the exact same thing that happened last streamer university. A girl got shot in the eye and she had to go to the hospital. So I'm shocked that people even brought these onto campus. Like, y'all not using the noggin.
In my eye, bro. And now I feel like people disrespect me, gang. Why you laughing, bro?
Why is he laughing? Why is he laughing?
So a bit of an update on Logan Paul. He was slapped in the face by Tom Brady at a Fanatics event.
Whoa. What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? Are we going to get back into it? Whoa. Whoa, no, I think we're done here. This guy brought some extra beef into our ecosystem. We didn't need that. Shout out Pyro, but we didn't need that. Now we have a next one from Omizi. Streamer University made me realize how disrespectful streamers are. And as you guys know, we love Omizi over here. So let's see what he got to say. We're going to see what we agree with. We're going to see what we disagree with. And remember, gotta match the negativity with the positivity. Unless you're washed, then you're just negative all the time.
Streamer University exposed one of the biggest problems in the streaming industry right now. Everyone wants a viral clip, but the easiest clips usually come from embarrassing and disrespectful moments.
How's that teaching you anything?
Hell out. You're not going in there. What? You're not going in there.
Engage with people.
Hey, y'all not going in there.
Why not?
Because you're disrespectful.
She's just flexing on us. She's showing her stats.
Flexing.
Who is
No,
that?
it's showing pedigree.
Yes.
What you want to do today?
I wanna.
You want to get viewers? You want to stay live? You want to make money? So go do that. You don't got to do it here.
All right.
All right, have a good one.
Hey, just know that these Margellas have a little bit more shine than yours.
I don't have a lot of people here. Some people here are too much, bro. They're too much.
And two creators really encapsulate the issue that I'm talking about. Streamer Paybay and the Mighty DA both crossed other creators' boundaries chasing these viral moments. And both went viral, but the completely different conclusions they reached afterwards may determine what kind of career these people have from here. Are these two victims of the entire streaming industry and the thing that plagues it right now as a whole? Are they not understanding the moment? Why do content creators and streamers feel the need to disrespect people in order to get the clip off?
No, that's a good point. I don't even know where that came from. Because back in the day, it was, bro, it's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank, bro. And then that came and it left. It came and left. Now, it's re-entered itself, but like as a justification, like as a valid justification. Like people will do crazy off-the-wall shit and then say, bro, but it's just content. That's not content, bro. That's not W content. That's weird. It's very weird.
We're about to see a renaissance in streaming based off of the outcomes of these two creators. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's going to go a long, long way. Don't disrespect me by not subscribing to the community. We got to 180K. Now let's get to 200. Now, back into the video. Now, for what it's worth, I think that there was a bunch of disrespectful moments that happened across Streamer University over these past 5 days.
You ain't gonna your papa. Don't you ever in your life. I stopped this. I'm messing with my dean. Oh my. She was snitching. She don't tell her nothing. No, wait. Oh, so you're a snitch.
Yo, somebody that I don't know could never slap me in the face. See, that's part of the reason.
there's no way.
That's part of the reason I
There's no
didn't.
way.
That's part of the reason I didn't apply. Cause I had a feeling niggas were gonna try to violate, and I can't be violated like that, bro. Niggas can't slap me in the face over nothing, bro. What? Toss water in my face? We gotta beef, bro.
Facts.
We going to detention together, bro. Promise you that.
That you think snitching is funny? A little lesson for you?
That's cool. You want to round it up? We can round it up. Let me put
And you're lucky I stopped being on women years ago. Where you going?
Whoa, that's crazy. That's actually insane to say. And the craziest thing is, you see, we canceled too many people too quick, so people got tired of it. And the reason for canceling got too flimsy, so you can't cancel people anymore. So niggas can just say whatever they want, and they be like, oh, whatever. Because that's a crazy thing to say.
What the fuck? Bet. This dude just tried to get me banned.
While there are a plethora of situations in which we could be talking about in regards to streamers disrespecting other streamers, the place and space that Streamer University was held, etc., in order to get a clip, there are two that really stand out to me. First being this incident where new streamer Paybay decided that she was going to yank the leg of experienced streamer Lacey.
I need it. Get out.
That's crazy. First and foremost, Rage, what are you doing? This guy actually like tore his ACL. Why are you ripping him out of a wheelchair? And I hate the fact that Lacey's gonna just, oh no, it's okay, don't worry about it. Cause what? Someone needs to put their foot down and tell people this is not okay. Whoa. No, we have to fight. We have to fight. Or you gotta get somebody to fight on your behalf, because I have to. No. This is a violation.
Oh yeah, I saw this clip.
This is a violation. Ain't no way. I'm saying stop. Ow, fuck. You still grabbing on my leg? No, you.
Whew, that is.
Oh my god, man. Nah. See, I gotta get to a level. That's the thing. This next year is to get to a level to where niggas can't just throw water in our faces, bruh. Niggas can't just play with us like that, cause it's like, bro, what are you doing? I refuse. I refuse. Someone grab my leg like that? Nah.
Probably one of the toughest watches I have ever seen. I really felt something in my stomach watching her pull his leg. For context purposes, streamer Lacey had suffered an ACL injury prior to joining Streamer University. During the whole time that he was there, he was in some sort of mobility scooter, either being pushed around by others or one of the motorized ones to make his way around campus. During a moment, Lacey and his experienced streamer friend, Your Rage, were horseplaying, and Your Rage pulled him out of the wheelchair. This is when Paybay decided, hey,
See, I don't like the fact that we refer to that as horseplay. Because if somebody has a serious injury, it's not like funny. That's the thing about this whole content thing. I don't think it's funny to pull him out of the chair. Because that's how we perpetually get to the point where people who don't know you are doing too much. It's because you allow too much in the first place.
get into the act. I'm going to copy the interaction. I see people beating up on streamer Lacey. I'm going to go ahead and involve myself. The problem is that she decided that she was going to interject and insert herself into a place and space in which she didn't already have prior knowledge or a built-up relationship with Extreme. Now, even without knowing the full extent of the injury, there was really no reason for her to involve herself physically in a moment that was happening between these two. She barely knew Lacey. She saw Your Rage doing something and decided, hey, there's a funny moment here. Let me assume and insert myself and copy what's going on. But just copying the action doesn't mean that you can copy the trust behind it all. So it looked like a playful interaction between friends immediately felt like this invasive moment when it came from someone that Lacey barely knew. Now, I'll say this. Accidents do happen, and I don't think it would be the biggest deal in the world. Hey, I see you guys being playful. I want to go ahead and insert myself. I made some sort of mistake because I didn't really realize what was going on, and I went a little too far. Granted, people had to physically pull her off of him instead of her heeding the warnings of, hey, ow, ow, this does hurt. But nonetheless, accidents can happen. The real problem comes in the interactions that happen afterward. This is her attempt to address the situation at hand.
But like, what did I do? I didn't really do nothing. And if I really did something, it would be something that would be said and everybody would hate. But like, everybody don't hate on me.
The streamer Paybay.
What do you mean you didn't do nothing? Accountability is a curse? What do you mean you didn't do nothing? You just hemmed up this guy's torn ACL leg. You talking about I didn't do nothing. What? Figure it out, bro. Figure it out.
They maintained that she did nothing wrong. She judged the situation entirely by her intention. And she felt that because she did not mean to intentionally hurt Lacey, that the audience should not treat this as some sort of serious moment. And I can see why she felt like that. We'll get into it a little bit later in the video, but she ultimately felt as though she was entitled to enter this situation, you know, put hands on Lacey without understanding the full context. But the problem is that intent does not erase the fact that she touched an injured person without permission. Lacey and the audience at large saw someone ignoring an obvious physical boundary, and instead of acknowledging that difference, Pei immediately became defensive. And I think what made the situation look worse for Pei is what followed. Enraged, somebody who was a friend and knows Lacey, who was also involved in the incident, goes up to him and apologizes and makes sure that he's okay.
I'm sorry, bro.
Bro, you're good.
Are you good? I'm so sorry. I feel so bad.
You didn't do anything.
I feel so bad, bro.
No, I've been getting people. Guys told me I'm not wheelchair 4 times. Like, that's like.
Lacey, I don't know why you're allowing people to play with you like that. Look, I guess it might be funny, XYZ. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't get it. I can try to.
It's actually crazy because he could have got fully injured.
Right? Like, I could try to justify it as many times. He could have, like, your leg could have been done. I only pulled my shit and I'm here, like, bro, if anyone play with my knee like that, like, I don't know if I'm walking again. Like, for you to be in a wheelchair, you know your shit's torn. And you got niggas pulling on your shit like that, pulling you out your chair 4 times in a day. Bro, you gotta have self-respect. That's just, like, that's not good looks. You don't deserve that, bro. You deserve so much better than that. Especially for what you accomplished. What? You finna let them play with you like you some new kid? Nah, that's crazy.
Every time it's happened, I made sure to step on my right foot.
I couldn't go to bed. I feel so sorry, bro. I didn't know you got hurt after, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Despite knowing Lacey personally, he decided that he was going to apologize. Because even he, as somebody who is a friend, who knew about the injury, can also understand that sometimes things can go a little bit too far. He didn't need to agree that the moment was extremely serious to recognize that Lacey was in uncomfortable and in excruciating pain. This is somebody who was permitted to joke with Lacey in this moment, and he showed more accountability than Pei did. This demonstrates that the issue was not simply people failing to understand the joke, but it was Pei refusing to accept that the joke was not hers to make. But the worst of it all is that after the chat truly just lays into her, after people are telling herself about what she did, she finally decides to go over and give some sort of apology. But this apology is only going to reveal what she is most concerned about. And heads up, it's not Lacey's health, safety, and well-being.
You're right, but you have an
You can
influence.
go back in the
But you can say something to have
I
influence.
didn't say. I said, guys, don't send her hate. She didn't know. That's what I said.
But you continue to talk about it,
Yo,
and then when I come over here,
you have no brain. Your brain is gone.
Yo, why is she trying to beef, man? He didn't even ask her for nothing. He didn't ask her to apologize. He didn't ask her to come over there. She want to go over there and make demands. Shorty, who are you? That don't make no sense. Come on now. Do better. Do better, be better.
Oh, God.
This streamer did come over to apologize, but her apology came with a bunch of explanations, complaints, and more importantly, conditions. She focused heavily on the hate and the criticism that she was receiving from the different communities that saw this incident. She was willing to apologize, but that's if Lacey would, not continue to drag the situation because she was being hateful. She wanted him to step in and control the audience, and that was the most important portion to her. Literally, that shifted the focus away from what happened to Lacey and towards what's happening to her and her reputation. The apology appeared designed to stop the negative attention rather than to understand why the incident was wrong in the first place. She placed part of the responsibility of repairing her image onto the person she had ultimately disrespected. Do we understand the pattern here? She felt as though she could disrespect somebody and it would lead to some sort of banger clip. And now that she has to sit in what she made, she can't handle it. She wants somebody else.
Yeah, facts. I don't know why people think that you can do something and then when somebody reacts to that and perceives what you did with whatever level of disrespect, you cannot pop out and say, oh no, but it's just content, bro.
Bro, it's because we don't hate on people enough. There's no negative reinforcement.
W's in the shot.
I mean, low-key, yeah. I kind of picked a crazy day to do this positivity because realistically speaking, like a lot of this should just be hated on. Full stop. Period.
Facts.
These are bad looks. These are bad looks.
To come and clean up her mess. Hell, she almost feels even entitled to this. I know in the back of her mind, she's thinking to herself, I've seen other people do this before. Why am I getting so much backlash for it? Now, I understand to worry about pattern recognition. We don't take these isolated incidents and make judgment calls. But before Pei could even conceivingly resolve this issue with Lacey, another clip showed that the problem was larger than just one misunderstood joke.
Wash, it couldn't be me. It could never be me. You finna spit in my what? That's not funny, bro. Who thinks this is funny?
Crazy.
Who thinks this is W
That's
content?
actually insane.
She just spit in dude's face, bro. The whole everything, bro. What is that?
Now, I don't think that there's any real.
No, the throwing the can after is like what? That shit might be coming back at you so fast. I'm not saying I would do it, but I mean
I'm gonna
people.
send that shit at light speed, gang.
Way around it. Joke or not, spitting in someone's face, especially not water, is flat out disrespectful. And it seems as though Suburb Baby and Paybae didn't have some sort of relationship where this would be okay to assume that he would be comfortable with it. It's not like they were in the middle of some sort of big water fight or anything like that. Once again, another person's discomfort becomes the content. The moment was easy to clip because it had some sort of immediate action, reaction, and conflict. The clip did not reveal Paybae's creativity or personality. It only reinforced the image that she created by the Lacey incident. And instead of feeling like one bad decision, it now looked like a repeated approach to making content.
I'm not gonna apologize no more after this though. It is what it is.
Fuck who don't fuck with her.
Ray tried pulling Lacey out of his wheelchair, and I was like jokingly like, oh, let me take this issue. And I guess I was like, hurt.
Yo, just because you say jokingly does not make it okay. Just because it's for content does not make it okay. That's not okay. We gotta learn how to take accountability for our actions. This is bad
you
business.
intended for that not to happen doesn't mean.
Exactly. Doesn't mean when something happens now, oh my gosh, what? But I didn't mean to, so therefore I don't have to apologize. What?
I'm just apologizing because I didn't mean to. But I thought, I honestly thought that. I mean, they've been throwing him out that wheelchair, running around with his wheelchair. Like, that's what I'm saying. If it's been like that sorry.
This right here to me exemplifies the whole
See, and that's the problem. That's why I say Lacey shouldn't even be encouraging this in the first place. Because she's thinking it's okay to do that to you because she's seen on multiple occasions people have taken you out of your wheelchair and ran around with your wheelchair. Why is that happening? That is your medical device. Why are people dragging you out of your wheelchair, throwing you on the ground, running around with your wheelchair? That's not funny. That's not a joke. And I hate the old little kids watch this, but that's a crazy thing to show kids. You pulling people out of their wheelchairs? What are we doing?
Also, high-key not meant for kids, bro. These guys are out here swearing.
No, I know it's not meant for kids. That's why I'm like, I hate bringing that up. But even on that point of it all, it's like, yo, what are we doing? I don't see a single world where this is good content. Because I don't think this is funny to adults. So to have to assume that kids find this interesting, kids find this funny, but it's like, why do you even want to show this to kids? That's weird.
Respectful streamer issue that is plaguing the streaming world right now. For what it's worth, Paybae got the attention that she was looking for. But almost all the attention became attached with moments where someone else was looking disrespectful. Her apology focused more on stopping backlash rather than changing behavior. She appeared to be leaving streaming university, believing the audience's reaction was larger than life. The only reason why she did that is because she never questioned the mentality behind her incident. Viewers had little to no reason to believe that it would never happen again, solely because there wasn't another storyline or anything else that she was involved in. It was just, hey, another person thinking that disrespect is some form of content. Her biggest mistake was not simply crossing the line, but it was refusing to consider why she kept doing it. When we talk about continual line crossers, there's no person better to look for than the mighty DA.
You like Pokemon? Yeah, I love Pokemon. Bro, hold on.
Oh, this is the guy who got his brain smushed into the fucking bed. I guess this is before then.
Hold on, no. Joel! Yes, an SIR! Yes, an SIR! Yes, no, that's a big hit! No, you're bending it! No. You're bending, no! That's an SIR! No! What are you doing? Why would you bend this car?
Hey, watch, what would you do to him?
I have to kill him, bro. He decided his life ends that day. Who am I to argue with God, bro?
Bro, you're not a serious guy. You're not a serious guy if you open a pack of Pokemon cards and bend a card like that. Like, if you're holding it, whatever, and it gets a little bit of a... that would still suck. But if you're, like, purposefully bending it in half, no.
That shit would have me vexed, bro.
You gotta go somewhere, bro. You gotta go somewhere.
What are you doing? He bent the Josie on a SIR!
So is that bad?
Yes, bro! Listen, you can't hit this card. It's impossible to hit.
That was kind of funny, bro.
No. You're fucked. You're fucked. Fuck you mean that was kind of funny? What was funny about that?
No, just the comedic timing.
Oh, you can't hit this car. It's impossible to hit.
He flicked it.
He flicked it, put his hands on his hips, and looked guy straight in the face. Oh, I'd be sick. I'd be sick. See, this is why I need to come with my cameraman so we can be in the same room.
I would have fly kicked this guy through the wall.
Because I can't have this foolishness happening in my room, bro. What the fuck is this?
Sorry. I'll give you another one. Here, you can take mine. That was all yours. Don't you want me to grab it off your bed?
Now imagine he grabbed the pack off of your bed. That was even his pack to open.
No, he would die, bro. That's out of my hands. That's like a $300 card, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah, no, if that was my card, it's over for him, bro.
It's game. It's game. We're done here.
You just ripped like a $300 card.
Still got that was $300.
This $300 Pokemon card that belonged to his roommate would set off a chain reaction of 5 days worth of events and clips of disrespect towards other content creators by the Mighty VA. But what's really interesting about this clip and the others that will be shown is that if you look closely enough, the Mighty VA is genuinely confused as to why Keem and the audience decided to treat this incident so seriously. From his perspective, he thought that ripping up this Pokemon card made some sort of memorable reaction. But from Keem's perspective, someone destroyed property without permission. And that makes sense to a lot of people. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, even if it wasn't my card, even if it wasn't from my pack, if you pulled that out, bent it in half, and then ripped it in front of my face, we'd have to go at it.
Yeah, you had to scrap. There's no
there's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no, oh my gosh, no, but it's my card though. I don't care. You play too much.
Especially the way he flicked it.
Yeah. The moment I saw the rotation in the cards,
on your hips, bro, I'll already be mid kick, fam. Like, you're just gonna see my leg.
the moment those hands touch his hips, my foot's touching his chest, straight in the sternum.
Back one more time, bro. That should have me dying still. Look at his face. Bro. He's so not serious.
Sorry. I'll give you another one. Here.
Wait, hold on.
Oh man.
Bro, you can't hit this card. It's impossible to hit.
Sorry.
The sorry after? No. No, I can't have it.
I'll give you another one. Here.
I'll give you another one. It's crazy.
You just ripped like a $300 card.
Still got that was $300.
This $300 Pokemon card that belonged to his roommate would set off a chain reaction of 5 days worth of events and clips of disrespect towards other content creators by the Mighty VA. But what's really interesting about this clip and the others that will be shown is that if you look closely enough, the Mighty VA is genuinely confused as to why Keem and the audience decided to treat this incident so seriously. From his perspective, he thought that ripping up this Pokemon card made some sort of memorable reaction. But from Keem's perspective, someone destroyed property without permission. And that makes sense to a lot of people. Like, that's exactly what it was. I think the financial value of the card made the incident worse, but the bigger picture is that even if it was a cheaper card, why would you still destroy somebody else's property in an attempt to make some sort of content? Only once he learned the value of the card did BA try to rectify the situation. But much like Paybay's first apology showed that he believed that the backlash was more unreasonable than his behavior.
For everybody from the Pokemon community and getting mad at me for ripping a Pokemon card in half, what I will say is I am sorry for wasting the money that it had, but I did not know that was worth $300, and if you were hating, fuck you.
He still don't get it, y'all. And actually,
If you were,
the apology, whether the card
I don't know why people do that. Hey, if you're offended by what I did, I really apologize for it. I want you to know I didn't mean that. It was by accident.
Bro,
but if you're hating,
modern
fuck
day
you.
trend of no accountability is actually like, it just pisses me off.
Look, is it supposed to be tough?
It's actually scary if you think about it.
No,
It's
for
the way
real.
we're getting to a point where like, mans just don't care.
Bro, it's psychotic. It's antisocial.
It is antisocial. That's actually the right way to put it. It's very antisocial.
Like, you do something crazy, you disrespect somebody else's stuff, you rip $300 in half, then you can't even apologize for it. You can't even fake an apology without telling niggas fuck you.
was $3, $300, or $3,000. There's another way to go about making content other than ripping up somebody's property or destroying what they value. And at this point, the Mighty BA is looking at the situation and measuring the incident by how it would make him more viral rather than the boundary that it would cross. Now, remember when I said I'm a pattern recognition guy? It'd be one thing if he left it at that and learned from the behavior, but later on during the Streamer University stint that BA and Keem had, he kept pressing the boundaries to the tune of Keem having to put him in his place on stream.
Yeah, stop getting painted, bro. Stop it, Keem.
Wait, did he rip a hollow?
Yo, love you, Keem.
If mine's ever attaboyed on my head, watch, I'm telling you, it's a double-edged sword. You want to go to Streamer U for the baddies, but then shit like this be happening, bro.
You gotta let mans know you're on time.
Shit like this be happening. You might have to look at him. Look at him, smush his face, smush, smush.
Don't ever fucking pat my head again. Okay, I'm fucking sick and tired of bullshit, bro. Pat my head again.
In the Crocs aren't even in sports mode.
The guy whose actual card it was?
Yeah.
Oh, this makes me
Because they're roommates, or they were roommates.
Bro got his get back.
Yeah, bro.
Bro got his get back.
Honest to be told, in the non-sports mode Crocs, this is a serious beef, bro. He smushed him into the fucking mattress.
Fucking suck, I bitch. Pat my head again, you fucking bitch, alright? Don't fucking touch my head again like that. I got that's disrespectful. Don't disrespect.
Niggas over here moving the man. Let us see the beef.
Also, no content shit. Don't disrespect.
So the tension is already created between Keem and BA, and instead of saying to himself, you know what, there's probably a different way for me to make content, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. No, he decided to continue to press the issue and head tap him and continuously rub his head after being told not to. Instead of respecting that boundary, BA continued to push and push and push until ultimately he broke. He wasn't just simply failing to read the room, but he was using the discomfort in the room as some sort of content. What makes the Mighty BA situation so tough to me is because, for what it's worth, when you looked at his Stream University audition, he seemed to be somebody who was bright, bubbling, and up and coming, but most importantly, creative.
Yo, Kai. Don't accept me into Streaming University. I have 200 followers. I average 5 viewers. I grew up in the middle of nowhere. I stream from the middle of nowhere.
You can tell this guy's a waste shoot though.
This guy's a me-sized streamer. Actually, I got more followers than him, but a me-sized streamer for real.
Bro, I'm telling you, they accepted like all different sizes of streamers. It's a fair game. You just gotta make your application.
Is what I would say if I didn't know who I was.
Let me tell you who I am. I love streaming. Streaming brings me joy. Every time I hit start streaming, I feel like I have a second family. Streaming gives me freedom.
Yo, you know mans like this from high school and from uni.
100%.
You know mans like this. Would have scoped that from a mile away. You stay away from me. I don't want nothing to do with you right there. I can, you smell it.
It lets me unite with people. It lets me dream. I don't believe in the word impossible. They all say it's impossible until someone does it. So maybe the kid who averages 5 viewers with 200 followers and grew up in the middle of nowhere is the one you'll accept. It's possible, and I guess that's time.
But it seems as though he had ditched that creative personality and persona in order to
See, that's what that like. What if I get over there and now I'm throwing water at people? Now I switch up. What if
I think it's just
what if I lose myself for the body?
That's okay, bro. That's a part of life.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's not a part of life.
Nothing wrong with that, bro. Happens to the best of us.
What if I lose my way? I start throwing pie at people, bro.
For clips, it's like unacceptable, you know.
Yeah, but what if I start like? What if I'm
like, bro? If you see the OnlyFans shorty, bro, there's only so much you could like. There's only so much mental control one man can have, you know. It is what it is, bro.
That's true. That is true. That is true.
Just gotta tell yourself, I'll do better next time, and just you know, charge that one to the game.
The disrespectful clip farming. The why we can
That's
only ponder,
hilarious.
but we'll speak to in a minute. But the result of it all ultimately showed that it's probably not the best route. His confrontational, disrespectful antics didn't just stay in his room. It also followed him into the classroom.
Yes, I looked through all your channels. Okay, tell me the last thing I posted. The Mighty BA, you posted
This is a bad look.
It's an embarrassment. It's called I Play Fortnite with Transgender. It's
He got cooked. This is why I rated Ludwig, bro. I saw this clip. I was like,
Yeah, this was the first one. This was the first one I saw. I was like, whoa, okay, lad. That's how we're feeling. These guys try to be a heckler. Look at Jason's face.
Yo, you know who's low key funny, fam? Yugi's actually not funny.
Yeah.
He's actually so funny, bro. I hope he pops off. He's already popping off, but like, I hope he pops off big. That guy is so jokes for no reason, bro.
You're a pathetic exclusive creator. That's your first video.
He said you're a pathetic exclusive creator.
Look at Yugi's face, man. This guy's perplexed. That's like, bro, why would you open your mouth?
If you have that on your resume, you can't open your mouth, bro. You're done. You're done. You're not allowed to.
Hey, I want to speak up one more time in class. You're out. Being serious.
And mind you, Ludwig was awarded the best professor at Streamer University, and he was trying to give a true and wholesome lesson. Challenged by the
I didn't know
NBA,
Ludwig
he
was on timing like that, bro.
Bro, he called him straight out. He said, I watch your YouTube videos. Your first YouTube video is playing Fortnite with transgendered. Whoa, that's crazy.
Bro had the receipts.
Right?
Bro had the receipts.
That's insane.
in a way that was embarrassing him. And ultimately, I think the Mighty BA thought that he was trying to catch Ludwig lying and get some sort of clip off that would make him look better, but ultimately, it made him look worse at the end of it all. Not only did you have a dog shit video as your first video, but then you ultimately tried to make this confrontation into some sort of content, and it flipped back on you. This clip to me revealed that BA was eager to create moments, but had not developed a clear routine or creative identity. He relied on other people's reactions because his own ideas were not strong enough to carry the moment. But when the reaction is built around provoking someone else, eventually other people will control the clip. Now, for most of Streaming University, BA...
That's a good point. That's a good point. If you don't have the onus of guiding your own content, then your content gets driven by how other people react for real. And so does your narrative. You got to be able to control your narrative.
He responded to this stuff by trying to be defensive. But I think after all of these incidences and the reputation that was bubbling up and building online, he finally stopped asking why everyone hated him and started looking inward.
How has today been rough? The past 4 days been kind of rough. This whole event's been pretty rough, right? Really did. What has made it difficult? I'm sure your expectations coming in were a lot different than what you actually experienced.
Oh, he's self-aware.
What made it difficult?
Yeah.
I already hate him less, bro.
Yo, you sounded so surprised. Like, whoa, he's self-aware.
Because most of these streamers aren't self-aware. That was big ups.
Yeah, no, big ups, big ups. See, the positivity brought itself. It's infectious.
Thank God.
Difficult with my actions, actually. So, like, how do you feel? Like, what are you going to take away? What's your plan now?
What's my plan from here? Is to flip it and to not do the things that I did. You know, the biggest thing that I realized was, like, I didn't fully know these people to do the things that I did. That was the biggest problem.
BA openly...
I respect it. I have to respect it.
This guy's a good guy. He's a good youth, bro.
I have to respect it.
He's on the wrong path, but he's a good youth.
Yo, that's actually smart, too. That's actually smart, because he came in, he did bare damage, bare bad youth shit. Then you flip it so that there's a redemption arc.
It's a good youth, bro.
So you don't have to keep beefing with mans, and you can flip it and just show mans that like I'm a
I'll
good.
give him one above the OnlyFans girl.
Just one?
Just one.
On a scale of what?
1 to 10. She's a 1. I'll give him a 2. I'll give him a 3. I'll give him a 3.
I was about to say, because then where's Shorty that pulled on Lacey's leg? That's not a 1?
That's a 1 too. I'm gonna have to reevaluate my scale.
Yeah, because I feel like that's worse than the OnlyFans Shorty, but like only because she hurt somebody.
I'll give her a 5. I'll keep her at 5. Like she's like
she's the barometer.
Because she's actually like a 1-2, but she's bad, so I have to like bump her up. So she's a 5. The leg puller will put her at like a 2.
Okay.
Because there might be someone who's worse.
Okay.
We'll put this guy at like a 4.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Because also like getting your face stuffed in the bed, bro, that's low-key like
that's aura loss. That is definitely aura loss.
That's like
getting smushed in the bed.
Forever, you know?
Whoa. By a guy whose head you pat. Whoa.
Super L.
That's a terrible look.
That these actions that he did over the past 4 or 5 days ruined his Streamer University experience is very, very telling. He's recognizing in real time that he'd become too eager to make some sort of content at the expense of others, and he's seeing that it's backfiring on him. Not only was the community at large not on his side, but he also realized that, hey, I might need these people later on, so why would I build some sort of reputation as being somebody who is a dickhead, who doesn't really give a shit? But herein lies the bigger issue in conversation. Paybay, BA, and whoever else at the Streamer University that went about this disrespectful route when it came to creating content exposed the larger problem about disrespectful clip farming. Streamers today seemingly lean into that disrespect disrespect to chase the moment and the clip and the people. And I think that people have been ignoring it for way too long.
Drama. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Drama doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, but Rakai's he's a beast at farming drama. And you know he's young, so like he just brushes it all off. But if your appeal is drama, people watch you because you're high risk and funny. Now if you're high risk and unfunny, you're cooked. You're just a guy that people don't like, and we know examples of that. But if you're funny enough, you could actually pull off the high risk stuff and get away with it. Rakai has been on a generational run. I don't even know if he knows.
Agent, much love, you know, Canadian legend. But hey, man, I can't get behind. Like, I understand the position you're in your relationship and all of this, but I can't get behind saying that Rakai's been on a generational run and like amping up that form of content.
Yeah, he's low-key not funny, bro.
Like, that's crazy.
Rakai is not funny.
I feel like I seen a couple clips that made me laugh, but
No, there was one. There was one. Hold up. Shit, bro.
you know, like there's
Should have me wheezing.
there's some Rakai clips where it's like, okay, no, you funny for real. But like, I don't think he's funny enough for this to be like a whole slide.
Sometimes how he be making elite level decisions and just barely getting away with it. I'd seen a fucking crazy clip yesterday that could have went really bad, but he just keeps getting away with it. But it's because he's really, really funny. I'm telling you right now, bro, you could actually be the most evil person possible, but if people think you're funny enough, they will let it slide. And the opposite is true. You could be the most innocent person possible, but if people don't like you, then you're cooked. You're gonna form the bad clip.
I find it very
That's true.
telling
That's
that in
actually
places
true. And that's crazy. That's crazy how people, like how fickle the consumer is. You could really be evil, but as long as you're funny and entertaining, people will get behind you. Or you could be the best person in the world, but if you're boring, you're done. You're done, buddy. Get out of here. Go.
That's facts.
Go put the fries in the bag. I don't care how nice you are. I don't care that you help children in your free time.
where you are having the biggest improv collective known to man on one campus, where you have pretty much limitless opportunities, time, and space to get off whatever skit, build whatever storyline, or do whatever you needed to do. Streamers decided to turn to the disrespect route. I think the reason why is because the disrespect is a go-to for the most eager streamers. It's easy, it's simple. A normal conversation generally doesn't go viral. Hell, they know what is on their timeline. Confrontation creates a clear emotional reaction. When you go on these clipping pages like Beard Buck or Kick Champs or whoever, you see what is getting the most views. Destroying something, insulting someone, invading their spaces creates an immediate beginning of conflict and some sort of payoff. Clip pages put these captions together that clearly make a villain, and they create.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is like the continuation of like Six Buzz and World Star fights. Because I'm not gonna lie, back in the day, I used to be able to watch like a good street fight page the entire day, and it would like make me feel good. Like I'd be energized.
That's crazy.
I'd always be like, yo, something like you need some ignorant shit in your life, bro, just to keep you going. You don't keep you hungry. You need a couple videos of dudes punching each other.
A victim, and then they get sent to the moon. And when these new streamers see those views goes up, they see that as some sort of attention without needing to develop a format, a story, or any sort of personality. This is what makes disrespect feel like the fastest path for inexperienced streamers. Another person may pay the emotional or physical cost while the creator receives the views. And every creator thinks they are funny or.
And I guess that's the point that nobody really talks about, because when you look at even like Kai, for example, Kai has a lot of clips of him having like fireworks in the house, paintballs, destroying shit, it being like super amped up. But at the same time, if you go watch a lot of his content, it's not that. I think a lot of these streamers are getting confused and thinking that the entirety of the content is just clip farming, when it's like it's actually not that. Like there's parts of it where it's like normal stream, and then you have these high energy moments, but then it's like most of it's still normal stream though.
Charming enough to get away with it. That point that Agent said, you can only do this if you are extremely funny, is probably the most misinterpreted point in his whole correct monologue about this. But the problem is that these content creators up and coming are seeing these clips that are going viral and taking the context out of all of it. What makes this moment okay for this person to do with that person?
You don't know everybody here, and you don't know what makes it. Like with AMP, like we know each other so well now, I know what not to say with who, right? If I call Kai pussy, he's not gonna care. He doesn't care about that. If you call Fana pussy, he gets offended. If I call AIM a bitch, he's not gonna care. If I call Mark from RDC a bitch, he gets offended by that. You have to know your personnel, you gotta know your friends, you gotta know what you can say and can't say. The thing about university is you don't know everybody here. You might have accidentally done something that offended somebody.
Smaller creators watch established ones.
That's also true.
With friends, with people that they build relationships with people that they probably had conversations with about if this thing is okay. They see Rage pulling Lacey out of the scooter or creators insulting each other, and they copy that action. Because of the virality of it all, but they don't understand that there's some sort
Wait,
of
but hold on, because that's different though. Because if you're not gonna get I don't know. If I'm not gonna get mad when my boy calls me a bitch.
I don't care what my boys say. But if a random says it, I'd be back still.
If we're all in the
Watch the
same.
clip I sent you.
You sent me a clip. Let's go take a look. See.
Shit had me wheezing, bro. This is the first Rokai clip that had me wheezing.
You know how to fight? You know how to fight? Have you ever been in a fight? Yeah. Well, let me see square up.
Let's get it on. Bing, 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 bing.
Really? Like just like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Let me see your fight stance. Twerk then, twerk. I'm saying, I'm thinking like you.
Bro, this shit had me fucking crying the first time I saw
He
it.
said twerk then twerk. What?
Somebody didn't even pause, bro. He didn't
What?
Even think about it. Bro, just fucking spit that shit out,
Let
bro.
me see your fight stance. Twerk then, twerk.
So quick. So quick. No other explanation. Twerk then twerk.
I'm saying, I'm thinking like you said, show me your fight stance. Show my stance.
You know how to fight?
I don't even know what the relationship is between the two.
Shit had me wheezing, bro.
Which one are we on? This one?
Relationship behind it. Established creators have years of trial and error, trust, communication, things they've done behind closed doors that they will never tell to make the understanding find that, hey, I'm okay with this, but not okay with that. And for the most part, the audience also understands that dynamic a little bit, but when a new creator copies that same action, it doesn't feel playful. It honestly feels invasive because the trust isn't established at all.
I think a really
I see.
common
Okay,
issue
I get
with
it.
clip culture is that people see clips of people
I don't know
acting
why.
maybe how Ron is, but you have to understand Ron and Kai know each other and they both know that this is a joke. That does not mean that you can interact with a stranger or another streamer that you don't personally know with that same energy. I feel like there is so much clip farming that happens towards other people where
You know what? I understand. I understand where this take's coming from. Something just doesn't sit right with me in being in a in this almost conference setting where you have a bunch of people who know each other and a bunch of people who don't, and the people who know each other are constantly pushing the envelope on what they're willing to do to each other for clips, while telling the other people there, hey, don't engage in this activity with us because we don't know you like that. That's weird to me.
No, that is weird. I agree.
I feel like nobody
It's
should be
also kinda
doing
like
this.
You just have to read the room, though.
Yeah, you do have to read the room.
Like it's just basic like human decency, you know.
I just don't understand. I just don't think anyone should be participating in this. Like, even if it's like, okay, when we're doing content together, we might play with each other, we might joke with each other. If we're in a group full of people who are all hungry and who are all on that same timing, bro, I'm not even trying to invite that energy around me.
Facts.
Me personally, like I'm going there, I'm not even clip farming for real.
That's very
There-
valid.
you need to understand banter only works between friends. You see Ray and Cinna, like, shoot shots at each other all the time. That's because they know each other and they both know that they're joking. It's funny to one another and it's funny to the audiences. If you go to Cinna and you just start insulting her out of nowhere, that's just rude. That's not funny. She doesn't know you. She doesn't know whether you mean it in a good way or bad way. She doesn't know what your intentions are. So I think maybe someone should do a class on that.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't be opening out in the open, allowing people to disrespect you and claiming it's a joke, to then turn around and when somebody else does it, now you want to be offended. That's weird to me. And I understand it's like, okay, we're streaming, everything's public, but that's not the way that I mean it.
Facts.
Like, if we're at a party and half the people at the party, 1/3 of the people at the party, they come up, they slap me in the face and we all laugh about it. When somebody I don't know comes and slaps me in the face, I can't be here like, why would you do that? I don't really know you like that for you to slap me in the face. Because what are we talking about? They just watched 100 other people do it to you. Now they're the bad guy for acting on that. That's why I kind of feel shorty that was pulling on Lacey's leg, because it's like, I don't know why Rage did that in the first place. Like, I don't know why that was even acceptable. to be pulling dude out of his wheelchair. Like the whole thing was messed up. To then just be like, oh no, but she's wrong, when she saw 4 other people do that and participated in it. Be like, oh, but you don't know him like that. Yeah, but like, we're all doing this, no?
True.
Or you gotta put out a public service announcement for real.
Because I feel like we have normalized like clip farming to an extent where it gives people an excuse to just be mean for no reason.
So then you get into a situation like Stream University where there's a room full of creators competing for these clips that they know will go viral. So now it's like a lighter next to gasoline. One disrespect started going viral and everyone had a reason to escalate.
I'm about to go see. I was about to go to the guidance counselor.
All right, let's go.
Okay, but I don't know where
Why do
he's
you
at.
need counseling? Because I'm having a bad fucking day.
Yeah, I'm having a terrible day too.
How about worry about your own fucking problems?
Guys, come on, don't fight.
Who the fuck do you think you are? How about worry about your own problems? I'll make you look stupid on this campus.
Whoa, that was a crazy escalation on Jason's part.
Shit escalated so fast.
That was a crazy escalation. All these is what you need counseling for.
I feel like Jason's getting less funny by the day, bro.
Like, what was that even?
All right, let's go.
Okay, but I don't know where
Why do
he's
you
at.
need counseling? Because I'm having a bad fucking day.
Yeah, I'm having a terrible day too.
How about worry about your own fucking problems?
Guys, come on, don't fight.
I mean, how about worry about your own fucking problems? Then Yana wants to be in the back piling on. Then y'all gonna get mad when this guy crashes out. Because it's supposed to be funny when y'all do it. It's content when y'all do it. It's okay when y'all do it. That's disrespectful. Same fucking way. What the fuck is that?
Fight.
Who the fuck do you think you are? How about worry about your own problems? I'll make you look stupid on this campus. I don't give a fuck. All day I've been...
He said, I'll make you look stupid on this campus. Jason's gonna say, all day I've been made stupid. Whoa. They hear like, yo, I'm ready to die together. What? This is crazy.
They made stupid. I'm gonna make it look stupid. All day. I don't talk of it. I don't care anymore, bro. What are you gonna do? Spit in my face? Do it. I've been getting spit on every fucking all day of the hours. Where's the counselor at? You know where he's at?
Whoa. That's crazy because Jason's one of those guys. One of the craziest content house beefs that I saw, beefs in quotation marks, was the Faith House, where they were destroying each other's PCs. That little run that they had, I think really got people on this.
That shit was wild. That shit was wild.
Right? I think that's what actually got a lot of people on this disrespectful clip farming. I think it was Ron actually, because Ron is the craziest clip farmer, and they would talk about the script.
Ron has a funny one, bro. He took Kayson's camera and he just jumped in the pool.
Yeah. I remember that. And he's selfie with it.
Sent me, bro. That one sent me. I don't care if it was disrespectful, bro. That shit had me laughing for 30 minutes.
That shit was funny though. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was funny. I was watching that shit
No, but it was funny because it wasn't me. You know, it was funny.
Yeah, facts. If it was my shit, whoa, we'd have a problem. But it's like, yo, man's get super mad about that, and then it's like, no, but I can just replace it. So then we stop taking in all of this means something to somebody. It's kind of a serious situation.
It's also hard to tell when these guys are being dead ass or not,
right?
Because a lot of this shit is like it or not, a lot of it's scripted, you know.
Exactly, but that's the thing when you try to press it as if it's real life, and then your contemporaries or the people who are looking up to you watch that and they're like, oh yeah, this is just how they really are. You can't be shocked now because you didn't make it clear that all of this is scripted. I'm not gonna go to Zac Efron and try to play him in basketball because I saw him in High School Musical. You know what I mean? I know that's a movie. I know he was acting a part. But if somebody claims to be really like that, I'm gonna expect them to be really like that.
That's fine.
Or no? No.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Bro, are you actually dead ass right now? Are you actually?
Yo, why is she bugging? Why is she bugging? What was the point of that?
You know where he's at or no?
No.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Bro, are you actually dead ass right now? Are you actually dead ass? Are you actually dead ass, bro?
What are you gonna do?
No, why are you acting like that to me? Don't fuck with me right now. I'm trying to be nice to you. We're friends. Don't even, no.
No, chat, yes, dead ass. This shit's real life.
I don't even know what happened there.
Pretty mad she hit her.
I don't even. Was it that hard? Is that what that was?
Bro, are you actually dead ass right now? Are you actually dead ass? Are you actually dead ass, bro? No, like, why are you acting like that to me? Don't fuck with me right now. Like, you know, I'm trying to be nice to you. Like, we're friends.
That's crazy. Honestly, it probably just everyone was probably after maybe 3 days. It's pretty funny.
I would not be able to take that seriously, gang.
I feel like after 3 days, just all of this like the stuff that they had to do and the high pay schedules and everything. After 3 days, everyone's just irate and holding on for dear life.
Don't even, no.
No, chat, yes, dead ass. This shit's real life. Like, niggas talking about I'm gonna bring my shooters. I'm like, bro, nigga, we're content creators. What the fuck happened? You know, make no sense. I'm like, bro, we're all content creators. Nigga, we upload on YouTube, stream on YouTube, bro. We're not supposed to be no gangster shit.
Students watch these confrontational moments receive attention almost immediately.
That shit
Think
pisses
about
me
it this
off
way.
too, bro. And some of these streamers try to move like they're hard. Like, gang.
Yeah, right.
Come on, bro.
But then at the same time, see, it's a difficult, it's a tightrope, because on one hand, it's like, I hate when streamers act hard, right? But on the same side, if I'm saying that I'm not gonna let somebody pat me on my head, what's my response to that gonna be? What's it gonna have to be?
That's true. You gotta set your boundaries.
Right? It's gonna have to be a violent reaction. So it's like on one side, it's like, yo, I don't appreciate people who are like, oh, you don't know where I'm from, da 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 da. But with the same token, niggas gotta chill.
Right.
And how are you gonna make someone chill?
You're not wrong.
New up-and-coming creator, you don't know what to do, so if I disrespect Duke Dennis, Feared Buck is gonna pick it up. And then after that, maybe Kick Champs picks it up. And then maybe after seeing multiple million view clips, a commentary channel like Cameron or Novely or Omizi or DH is gonna pick me up and make an entire 16-minute video about me. And then people are gonna react to that 16-minute video. And now we're in this endless cycle. The goal is no longer to create the best moment, but let me get a viral clip on top of a viral clip. Everyone begins interrupting the same creators, invading the same spaces, or escalating the same joke. Hey, this worked on Ben the Don. Let me also do it because I know it works. People stopped approaching these established creators as potential collaborators, and they began approaching them as possible clips. But while everyone was chasing the next viral moment in it all, they were ignoring the much bigger picture and opportunity that was right in front.
But to be honest, I remember one stream we were talking about. Was this on stream? I think we talked about this on stream. We were talking about Nina Lin and her IRLs, and we were talking about how being in when you
she got uncanceled. Was she not canceled?
She's still canceled. People still don't like her. I saw she wanted to streamer you, but people are not vibing with her even after that.
Word. That's good. Glad to hear that.
But it's like whenever you're IRL streaming, you're making people who never signed up to be in your content a part of your content, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So it's kind of ironic that a lot of creators that make content like that, in which they go into public places and turn that into the set for their show, now have a problem with being the set dressing for someone else's show.
I agree.
I think it's kind of ironic. I'm not saying I condone it. I just think it's very interesting how that switch works.
Just boils again down to the no accountability, bro.
Right? Which is why, once again, I say, if you don't want someone to clip farm you, you just shouldn't be clip farming. Regardless of how well you know that person. If you don't want that energy around you, don't invite it.
I'm warning a lot of people. In my opinion, I feel like I'm going to expel somebody today. I don't know who it's going to be, but I'm going to expel somebody today because I had to now set an example to make people understand that there's a difference between making content and then disrespecting. You feel what I'm saying? So last night I kind of felt disrespected because I was honestly just trying to diffuse a lot of situations. Yeah, I don't ever try to be, the bad person to slow down everybody and everything that's going on, but I got shot in the eye yesterday, bro. After I got shot in my eye, no, I'm going to talk to Brandon today, bro. I'm going to talk to Brandon today. I got shot in the eye. Nobody said sorry. Nobody said nothing. Nobody did anything.
That began to feel like certain streamers and certain students were taking this situation for granted. This mattered because Stream University gave students the access to the...
That's crazy. You put all this money and time into planning an event, someone shoots you in the eye and not a single person says sorry. And I hate to say this, but this is the environment that's invited. When you see how dirty some of these rooms were, when you see the way that people are talking at this thing.
Bro, I was thinking about that. I wonder how much just the cleanup alone.
Yeah, like this is not a grateful environment, bro. This is not. A lot of these people are not humble, bro. And again, it's a double-edged sword because you tell people to be delusional and to believe that, they gotta do what they gotta do to make it. But then in that pursuit of doing what you gotta do, a lot of people start losing their humility, start losing their humanity. They think because it's content, you don't gotta say sorry, you don't gotta apologize. Wash word of the day, accountability.
Most developed creators that they'll probably never receive again. Yeah, professors, collaborators, viewers, large streamers surrounding them. And instead of, making storylines, being creative and funny, trying to add to the moment and build a sustaining audience afterwards, some students reduce the opportunity to finding the fastest way to provoke somebody bigger than them. And this is why this whole situation is short-sighted. They could gain one viral clip while losing dozens of future collaborators. The short-term attention damaged the exact relationships Streamer University was supposed to help build. The Pepe and Mighty BA situation that happened at Streamer University encapsulates a bigger problem in the streaming culture. The university gave them the opportunity to introduce themselves to a massive audience. Both chose disrespect as the fastest way to create attention. And technically it worked. They went viral, people discussed them, people learned their names, they got the videos, they got the clips, they got all this. People are talking about them to an extent. But the clips also revealed the weakness in building a career around other people's interactions. Pepe ended her Stream University experience appearing more concerned about the backlash and the behavior that created. And now she's gonna spend time at home that she could have been developing.
See, the thing is, I kind of want to check in with her in like 3 months. I'm completely gonna forget to do this, but I kind of want to check on her in 3 months and see how her numbers have changed. Because Omizi did say something real big there. Whatever she was trying to, you want more fans, you want to go viral, you want the good clip. It all worked. So if anything, both these situations prove that it works. The question is this going to be a positive thing or is this going to be a negative thing? And is it going to be true with what Agent said? As long as you're funny, as long as you're entertaining, you can get away with anything. So we'll see.
Storylines that she had built on campus, defending her honor and her name, and may ultimately be reduced to the girl who pulled Lacey's leg. The Mighty BA spent most of his time at Streamer University making the same mistake, but eventually admitted that his own mentality may have ruined the opportunity. Now, this doesn't guarantee that BA will change, and it also doesn't mean that Pepe can never change. But the current conclusions give us a preview of where their careers could go. Now, I don't know how we solve the disrespect issue that's going on in streaming, because for the most part, we're at a place in space.
I think we're good. Appreciate you, Omizi. Good video. I like this. Now we got Streamer University was a problematic mess. So we're gonna start with this one because we already watched 2 clips. I imagine some of the same clips are gonna be in here. If it's just the same things being retreaded, we're not gonna go out of our way to retread ground. And for anyone who's coming in, welcome into the stream. We're just, recapping Streamer University, trying to see what we can learn about what it takes to be a good streamer. You know what I mean? Or I guess what it takes to be a bad streamer.
I'm gonna bounce, but I'll be on my phone. I'll be in stream on my phone.
All right, sounds good, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. W wash, man. W wash.
I'm not proud of you. Diva start with D.
And by really
we
weird,
even talk about that.
Exceptionally weird. Like, people did not know how to act, and they didn't necessarily expect them to, but the levels at
W wash for real. Wash says W to wash.
And in today's edition of the American Simulation, we are going to be exploring Gen Z's summer camp for the most elite rage baiters and clip farmers of the modern era, now known as Streamer University. And no, for those of you who are not the most well-versed in this side of the internet, Streamer University is not an actual university, but more so a 5-day content vendor boot camp spent on a college campus in the middle of America with 120 streamer content creators. And while they may wear school uniforms, eat lunch together, and attend cheerleading practice, this collegiate event is anything but normal. Earlier this month, streamers both big and small were selected by these.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. We did what we needed to do. We don't got to keep watching that. It's been 2 hours. There's no point in pushing it any further than we have to. Let's just end it right here. The verdict for this FTF Friday on Streamer University is, guys, we gotta stop this clip farming shenanigans. We gotta stop pushing for things that were, they were never wanting. Wash said I booked one hotel while we were doing all of that, so I was productive. W Wash. Guys, we have to make decisions that are gonna benefit us in the future, and we have to, don't take yourself too seriously, but like, you're a person, you deserve respect. Don't let yourself get walked over for a clip or for a stream, all right?